So you have allowed the beans to cook out and scorch your pot. You done left that hot dog on the stove and it has scorched your pot, your skillet, whatever. Whatever you want to call it, it has been scorched. So you want to throw it away because you feel like it is no longer usable. No, 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 no. Do you have some bounds or even just some dryer sheets? Have no fear, have no fear. Fly Beautifully is here to tell you how you can get rid of those so-called scorches. You don't have to scrub them with a Grillo pad. You don't have to soak them overnight or for 10 hours or so, whatever. You don't have to do any of that. All you need is a dryer sheet or two and some water. What you're going to do, depending on the size of your scorch, you're going to put a sheet or two in an empty, whatever the scorch pot or skillet is, you're going to put it into that empty pot that I have, you see? And then you just need a little water, just enough to cover it. Just enough to cover it in there, to wet it up. To wet it all up. Just to wet it all up. Just to wet it all up. That's what you're going to do. You see? It doesn't matter what sort of sheet that you use, what sort of dryer sheet that you use. You can use Bounds, you can use Downy, you can use whatever you prefer. But know that if you use a dryer sheet, if you use a dryer sheet, you will be able to save your pot, your skillet, your pan. You will not have to throw it away, especially when you have a good pot, you know, or a good pan. You know, the one that you like to fry that chicken or that fish in, okay? And you've had it for 20 or 30 years. You want to keep it that way. So this is all that you need are some dryer sheets and water. Don't throw that pot away. Y'all have a good one, Fly Beautiful fam. I forgot to tell you, let it sit for maybe, check the first hour, let it sit. But like I said, you do not have to let it sit for 48 or 24 or 48 hours. You do not have to let it sit for that long. And it will get the scorch out. If it's a really large scorch, hard scorch, make sure that if the one application doesn't do, just redo it. Just repeat, and until you get all of that scorching out at the bottom. Y'all have a good one.